The Wyoming housing market is a puzzle, but I've got 20 years of expertise to piece it all together for you. From Casper's affordable gems to Jackson's sky-high estates, we're talking all about real costs of buying a home in Wyoming in today's market. Sneaky fees, inspections, tips to make your dream home happen, and everything in between. Whether you're a local or a newcomer, this video is your guide to Wyoming's real estate market. If you're new here, welcome. I'm Alisha Collins with the Alisha Collins Real Estate Team. I premiere a new Wyoming video based on highly requested comments every single week on Fridays at 4 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. My team and I love to be your go-to resource for all things Wyoming. All right, let's jump into it. Wyoming's housing market is as dynamic as our 4 seasons in a day weather. According to recent data, the average home value statewide is $338,888, up 3.3% from last year. The median sales price is slightly lower at $319,000, while listings are pricier with a median of $410,000. Of course, this is statewide. Sellers are aiming high and buyers need to navigate carefully in this competitive market. Mortgage rates are hovering around 6.8% for a 30-year fixed loan, a jump from the historic low rates of a few years ago, making borrowing more expensive. Affordability is a challenge too. Wyoming scores 5.5 on the Affordability Index, ranking as the 25th least affordable state when comparing home prices to median household income. Wyoming's market varies dramatically by region. Your budget will stretch differently in Casper, Jackson, or Cheyenne. In Casper, the median home value is $320,000, up 6.7% year over year. A steal compared to the state average, making it a hotspot for professionals and families. Jackson, on the other hand, is in a league of its own with a median home price of $2.6 million in April of 2025. Properties that sold for $8 to $10 million pre-pandemic are now fetching $12 to $15 million, driven by luxury demand near Yellowstone and Grand Teton National Parks. Cheyenne is cooling slightly with a projected 2.3% price drop by September of 2025, offering a window for buyers near the state capital. Each city tells a different story. Casper's affordable, Jackson's elite, and Cheyenne is dipping slightly. Buying a home isn't just the price tag. That would be like ordering DoorDash and forgetting the delivery fee. Closing costs in Wyoming run about 2 to 5% of the home's price. For example, on a $300,000 house, that's about $9,000 upfront, depending on the type of loan you secure. If you take one thing away from this video, it is that home inspections are extremely important, and you should never skip inspections. I do understand that it's an additional cost, but I promise you it's worth paying the small extra amount compared to having to replace your entire roof or repair plumbing right after you bought your home. I personally buy every single one of my clients a home warranty through First American Home Warranty to help them avoid shelling out big bucks for unexpected repairs after buying their house, whether it's their first home or their 20th. I recommend to all my clients a general home inspection and multiple specific inspections. Common inspections here in Casper are roof, sewer or septic, electrical, and radon. Radon is a naturally occurring gas, and if the levels are high enough at a property, a radon mitigation system will help reduce those levels. I have tons of videos about radon as well, so go watch some on YouTube right after we're done here. A roof inspection here in Casper, Wyoming costs about $150 to $200 and is critical due to Wyoming's harsh winds and snow. Sewer and septic are around $200 to $400. Electrical is roughly $100 to $250, and radon is typically $150 to $250, which radon can be prevalent in Wyoming, like I said before, and high levels might require a mitigation system costing around $1,300 to $1,500. Appraisals are to assure that the bank is on board if you are financing your purchase. Appraisals typically cost $600 to $800 to confirm the home's value for the lender if you're financing. Title insurance, which protects against ownership disputes or undiscovered liens, averages $1,000 to $2,000 for a $320,000 home. Nobody wants a surprise that the property really isn't yours. Every state's inspection needs are different, so you have to connect with a local real estate agent to make sure you're doing the right ones. If you don't have one, book a call with me. There's actually a link in my bio, and I love talking to all of you. First-time home buyers, this one's for you. Buying a home should not feel overwhelming or like you're decoding a tax form. In Casper, a 3% down payment on a $320,000 median price is about $9,600. Want to avoid private mortgage insurance? A 20% down payment is roughly $64,000. But here's the good news. There are loan programs specifically designed to help curb the chunk of money you're spending to buy a home. Even programs just for first-time homebuyers. Did you know you can actually qualify for a first-time homebuyer loan program if it has been more than 3 years since you've owned a home? Here in Casper and in Wyoming, we have a Wyoming Community Development Authority. They offer lower interest loans and down payment assistance for eligible buyers. Perfect for a lot of people that we work with, even if you don't live here yet. The first step of this process is getting pre-approved before we even shop. It's like bringing a cheat sheet to a pop quiz. And I'm going to say this again, never skip the inspections. I've seen flawless homes with pipes that sound like the haunted orchestra and even roofs that needed to be completely replaced, even though the buyers didn't think anything was going to be found with the inspections. So what does 2025 have in store? Think cautious optimism with a side of patience. Experts say property values should rise 3 to 4%, so that Casper home is not getting any cheaper. Home sales have been strong, but there is slightly more inventory for buyers to choose from. With rates hovering around 6.8%, many homeowners are locked into low-rate mortgages from 2020, and they're not budging. This lock-in effect keeps inventory tight, so you'll have to jump on a listing that is in great condition quickly. Entry-level and mid-range homes, $250,000 to $400,000, are still moving quickly with multiple offers sometimes. Luxury and custom homes may linger on the market 60+ days or more, especially if their pricing doesn't align with current demand. Okay, here's my final thoughts and key takeaways. Wyoming's 2025 housing market is a mixed bag of opportunities if you're savvy. Casper remains a budget-friendly hub, but you still have to be smart in your planning. That's where a licensed real estate agent comes in. First-time homebuyers explore loan programs like WCDA and get pre-approved to stay competitive. Actually, everyone should get pre-approved to stay competitive. My team and I have a trusted network of loan officers that we work with on a daily basis. Our mission is to always get you the best rates and the lowest fees. So whether you're looking to buy now, 6 months, a year from now, or you simply want to buy a house but you don't know where to start, give us a call. We are here to help. In 2024 alone, my team and I helped 229 families and transacted over $70 million in volume, making us the #1 eXp realty team in Wyoming. The real estate market is not easy, but it is worth it. Invest in yourself now to build a brighter future. So there you have it, the unfiltered truth about buying a home in Wyoming in 2025. I would love to know if you've learned anything new or would add anything I missed. Share your thoughts in the comments below. My team and I love being your go-to resource for all things Wyoming. We have time for you. We love answering your questions. We love where we live and we want you to love where you live too. If you found this video interesting, helpful, or entertaining, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on any Wyoming content. I'll see you in the next one. Have a great day. And transacted. Okay, ready? It all together from you. All together. Okay, I want to cut that part out, Rosie, because it might be, I don't know. Okay, let's keep going. The median sales price is slightly lower at $300,000. The median sales price is slightly lower at and challenging if you're unprepared. Casper remains a budget-friendly regional breakdown. What regional break and transacted I'm not going to be able to do that. Alisha, get it together. Okay.